going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This one is gonna be a fun one. This bad boy right here is the rifle that I have been waiting and have been so excited to show you guys. Picked this up about a week ago, finally got done being built. This is my custom 7 PRC built by Omega Precision here in Wyoming. And let me tell you guys, this thing is gorgeous. Like, I am so happy with the way that it turned out. So what we're gonna do today is we're just gonna dive into the specs of it and what parts are on this bad boy, and then we'll go from there, guys. So starting out, here on the rear, absolutely great cushioning for your butt pad. The stock that is used is the Grayboe Eagle stock. This is in the tan with some of the black, it's not carbon fiber, but the speckle on it. I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. Funny story, I originally was gonna go with the green, and then the wife saw the tan and was just in love with it. So, of course, go with what the wife wants. Then moving up, guys, it has the Spartan action. It is the Spartan Omega Precision action with the steel Omega barrel. Again, chambered in 7 PRC. It is using a TriggerTech trigger and then a Hawkins Precision mag. And that's kind of the parts in a nutshell. We'll dive a little bit deeper into it here. The one thing that stood out to me right off the bat, which I've already taken it off, which I'll screw this back on just so you guys can see. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to pick it up in the camera, but when I first picked this rifle up, I was absolutely blown away with the machining here on the muzzle brake, or for the muzzle brake, for the threads. I mean, you couldn't even see the line of where your threads are. So that I thought was very awesome. Just the quality in the machining. And this has 5/8 by 24 threads. And if you guys have been watching the channel and following along, I'm sure you could have already guessed what muzzle brake's going on it. This bad boy right here, by far my favorite muzzle brake, the Precision Armament HyperTap. I throw this muzzle brake on every rifle that I have that's threaded. The recoil reduction on this is just absolutely outstanding. They say up to 84%, and I'd say it pretty well delivers. If you watch my 6.5 PRC review, I go into more detail on that and then show some footage of it. Absolutely phenomenal. Already came with your rails up here, so that's nice. Saves a little bit of money on having to buy a Picatinny rail. The trigger, guys, on this rifle is absolutely insane. When I first was messing around with the trigger, I guessed it to be about a 2.5 pound trigger out of the box. So we're gonna test that here and just see where we're at with it. So 1 pound, 14.5 ounces. Do one more here. But yeah, guys, when I first was playing around with the trigger, it was just, it blew me away. 1 pound, 12.1. We'll do one more. But with the trigger, I mean, it had no play in it, no squish, just solid trigger. Took very minimal effort. 2.1 pounds. So 2 of them were just shy of 2 pounds. One was just over 2, so call it right at about a 2-pound trigger. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. The feel of this trigger tech is awesome. I can't really say awesome enough because this thing is just sweet. For the safety up here, we have just a 2-position safety. So safe, off, which I like it. You know, a lot of the ones I've been showing you in the past couple of reviews have all had the 3-position safety, which I like that. I don't really have a preference one way or another, but this is very, very crisp. You know, doesn't take a whole lot of effort to move from safety to off, so that's awesome. I dig that. The builder, when I picked this up, he did give me the heads up though with this barrel that it could take about 20 to 30 rounds to fully get this barrel broken in. So gave me the heads up that if I'm out at the range, I'm trying to get it sighted in. Don't be surprised if it's not, as tight as I want it right off the bat, which isn't a big deal to me whatsoever, because I'm gonna want to go shoot the heck out of this bad boy. But yeah, guys, I mean that's really it for the gun. I am super, super excited to go out to the range, get this thing dialed in. And what we're gonna do some more videos. We're gonna basically make a whole series on this gun. We'll do a muzzle brake one. Can't wait to show you what optic I'm gonna be running on it. And then we'll take it out to the range. We'll do some initial testing on the load. Right off the bat, Hornady Precision Hunters. That's going to be the round that I'm going to go with, just because I've had nothing but good success with it. I know a lot of the issues have been brought up about the Precision Hunters and the performance that they had versus what they have now. So what I'm going to try to do with that is make sure I get the same batch, same lot numbers, and we'll see how that goes. So guys, let me know what you think of this. If there's anything you would have changed. I can tell you the one thing that I maybe would have changed is going with the carbon fiber barrel. I kind of kept going back and forth on if I wanted to spend the extra money on it. Obviously, I ultimately didn't. My theory behind not getting the carbon fiber barrel, I know all the benefits of, the barrel not heating up, cooling down faster. But my thought process on that was, this isn't a handgun, it's not an AR. I'm not going to go out and, put 20, 30, 40 rounds through it in a matter of minutes. I'm gonna take my time with it when I take this out to the range, just like any of the other rifles. Basically plan it as a day, so I'm in no rush. I'm gonna let the barrel cool down in between groups and all that. So I thought I would be good with just going with the steel barrel. Let me know what you guys think. If you are one way or the other, or don't really care. But that would probably be the only thing I would have done different or considered to do different. Other than that, I mean, regardless, steel barrel, I think that this thing turned out awesome. I am in love with it, and I cannot wait to get this thing out to the range and get shooting with it. As usual, guys, I appreciate you watching. Please drop a like below, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to have some awesome videos coming out with this bad boy and a few new ones I know you guys are going to like. Thanks for tuning in. Questions, Let me know in the comments. Tell me if you would have done anything different with this. Thanks, guys.